Okay, our group was Ali, Maya, me, and Ben.
Nickel sulfide are sulfide auras containing metals such as copper or nickel that are bonded to sulfur, forming sulfide minerals. In Minnesota, nickel sulfide is found more in the north part, for example, the Lake Superior watershed. Also, nickel sulfide can be found in the Mississippi River Basin. They are mined to make day-to-day things we use almost every day. For example, making batteries is a big use of nickel sulfide, even though it helps use a lot. As an economy, nickel sulfide is very harmful for the environment. For example, it can affect the wild rice, because the pollution of water will be very bad because caused by the mining of the nickel sulfide.
Okay. When the water reaches a certain level of acidity, a natural occurring type of bacteria called Theobacillus furoscidens may kick in, accelerating the oxidation and acidification process, leaching even more trace metals from the wastes. The acid will leach from the rock as long as its source rock is exposed to air and water, and until the sulfides are leached out, a process that can last hundreds, even thousands of years. Acid is carried off the mine site by rainwater or surface drainage and deposited into nearby streams, rivers, lakes, and groundwaters. AMD severely degrades water quality and can kill aquatic life and make water virtually unsustainable. The company began a small open pit copper mine adjacent to the Solon River. During 3 years of operation, the company excavated 360,000 tons of ore and 940,000 tons of waste rock before abandoning the mine in 1966. It was a small mine high up in the mountain, disturbing an area of only 13 hectares, but it left behind the toxic legacy that has spread far behind the mine's perimeter.
One of the facts says people who live around the mines have no schools or hospitals, can't use the water even if they have water, or if they don't, because it has contaminated acid in the water. During the dry season, the dust drifts down onto the field so that there will be thick layers of dust on the plants. So that's why people hardly grow anything. The water in the bisons or whatever.
Basin? Okay, go on.
Hold on.
It's okay.
Basins overflow, the acid spoils on the field. Once the mines open, people use their farmlands and the villages around the mines get poisoned, and residents have to give up their traditional way of life. No more fish in the rivers. When the water flows through the mines, people are exposed to radioactive gas from rocks that have uranium.
Even though we're on Team Con, some people might be on Pro. Well, the Pro team. So, for example, people might think that nickel sulfide mining is a good thing because it helps us create batteries, and batteries like we use on a day-to-day basis, and also it helps with getting jobs and creating electrical cars.
You ready? Okay. These are our sources. The sources we used were the Cobalt Challenge video from Mr. Rankin, the harming impact of the Plomet sulfide mines. I think that's a outside source. And then we have Minnesota Supreme Court rules against disputed mines. That's an outside source. And then we have the copper nickel sulfide mining in Minnesota, which we use from Mr. Rankin's. And then we have another source down here, which is an outside source.